Hey guys, it's Elessa, and today I'm doing a product review on the latest nail polishes from China Glaze. It's called Summer Neons, and they are absolutely stunning. I'm just going to let you guys know that right offhand. And I'm really excited. So I just recently got this, and I think it was totally worth a video review. So here I am doing a video review on the neon nail polishes. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go through all the colors, talk about the colors, and my experience. So these right here are available right now individually for $7, and then I believe in June you could buy like the 8-pack, and then it's going to be available in salons and other retailers. So right now you can look online and try to find them. You can Google the names. I'll let you know what the names are as I do the review, and they're super bright. My one thing is that I like it a lot after 3 coats. And I felt like it took a little bit to dry. Now, of course, 3 coats does take a long time to dry, but sometimes I just felt like, all right, I'm ready to go do stuff now. So that's my one thing that I just was a little frustrated with, was I wish it dried a little bit faster. So the very first one is this one right here called Orange You Hot. It's a very bright and fun neon orange. I thought it was very pretty. It was very bright. Now the finish seems to be like a matte finish when you touch it, but yet it kind of looks pearl-like. So it's not exactly those typical neon colors where it feels very like matte and just kind of flat. This one has a little bit of like a pearlescent to it. And the orange one, I felt like you needed at least 3 coats to really get the intensity. Now, for some reason, this is the very first one I touched. It was Splish Splash. Like, that one really caught my eye. And it's this electric blue, and it's pearl-like, but the finish is still very matte. Like, it's not going to be very glossy unless you put a top coat on it. So Splish Splash is one of my favorites, just because I initially saw that one and I just grabbed it because it was just so electrifying. Now these next two look very, very similar that you can't even tell inside of the bottle. You actually have to put it on your nails to see the difference. So I'm going to have a color right here pop up so you guys can see. But there's Under the Boardwalk, and then there's Beach Cruiser. So Beach Cruiser is a little bit more of a purple versus this one right here is more of like just a magenta, and that one's Under the Boardwalk. So you can see right here it looks very, very similar. They're just a bright, fun, purplish fuchsia, yet this one right here, Beach Cruiser, is a little bit lighter. It's not as red, I guess you could say. Now these two are also very similar looking, Pink Plumeria and Flirty Tankini. Flirty Tankini is a little bit more of a coral, a little bit more like on the orange side, and Pink Plumeria is a little bit more pink. Again, they require at least 2 full coats or 3 coats because they're a little bit translucent when you put it on, but they're very pretty, and I think these are perfect for summertime. If I had to pick one, I actually like the Flirty Tankini one better, the little bit more of an orange, but these two are very fun. They're very neon, yet they kind of have like a pastel kind of feel to it. So I think these are super unique and fun. Now this next one is called Surfing for Boys, and it's this great reddish pink neon color. Like, you know when you see red neons and they're just kind of like, eh. Well, this one right here is truly like a neon red if red was neon. And that's what I like about it. It's a little bit more on the orange coral side, but I love it because it kind of has like an iridescent to it. It's very, very subtle. It dries very matte, but yet when you look at it, it has a little bit of this like pinkish sheen to it. It's very pretty and it's very cool. I like this one. I think it applies really nicely, and there's no streaks or anything like that. Now this next one is Hang 10 Toes. This one right here is a neon color too. When I see it, I think Barbie pink. I'm not very like, oh my gosh, it's the most amazing, most unique color ever. It does dry to like that matte, yet kind of has that little bit of a sheen to it, but I think that there's a lot of colors out there that look very similar to this one, so I'm not too like over the moon about it as far as uniqueness goes. But if you're looking for like a wearable neon pink, I think it's great because it doesn't have that like creamy 80s feel to it. It's very subtle, and you can wear it on your toes, and it's something that like I think everyone can wear. This next one right here is like the coolest yellow ever. It's called Sunkissed, and I know a lot of you guys like yellow. It's right here. I got it stuck to my finger. So what it is, it's this neon yellow. Again, it dries to that kind of a matte feel, but it's a very solid color. Like if you applied white underneath, it really pops. It's one of those yellows where I think you'd be very happy with, especially because it's a neon color, but it looks really pretty on the nails. It's like, wow, look at me. Now Hang 10 Toes is a little subtle, but if you're looking for like pop in your face true neon, then Love's a Beach. This one right here is like electric neon hot pink. I'm like a Barbie doll in a Barbie world kind of pink. It's like in your face. This is something that like I would wear if I had shorter nails, or like on my toes. I don't know about the long nails with the hot pink on my hand and my skin tone, but I think it's a very, very intense, bright pink, and 2 to 3 coats again. Everything I just felt like 2 to 3 coats was really nice. If you do apply this, go with 3 coats and just sit there in front of the TV and just let it dry, because you'll be really amazed at the color payoff and the intensity. It's just one of those really pretty colors. Now, if you do 1 coat, you'd be surprised that it's not translucent, but since I want that opaque color, I want it to be really rich, that's why I'm saying 2 to 3 coats. But if you put 1 coat on, you're gonna be like, wow, this is really opaque for the 1 coat. But 2 to 3 is the way to go. Okay, and the last one is called I'm with the Lifeguard, which is this bright neon green. It practically glows right through the camera, but it's one of those really bright greens. And what I like about the formulation of this is that it is truly opaque. Like when you put 1 coat on, you're like, wow, you can see the color. It's not like I gotta do a couple more. You don't really need to do the whole underwear method where you wear like the white or the nude underneath to make these colors pop. They're just one of those things where I'm like, I want it to look like the bottle. So I really like these. That's why I was like, I gotta do a video like right now because they're so fun. I have the blue ones on right now with a little glitter. It really just brightens up your mood, and I feel like these right here, you should totally pick them up. If you like neon colors, this formulation is fantastic. And then of course you can add like the glitters, the shimmers, you can even sprinkle some eyeshadow on it to give it a little bit more depth and dimension. So I'm really excited about it. I highly recommend these. I think they're definitely one of the better neon nail polishes out there, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't like it. For example, they also released in the past the yellow polka dot bikini, which is this color right here. And it's not as intense. Can you guys see it? I don't even know, but one of them's neon and one is like in your face 3D neon. This is the new one, and this is from a little bit back. It looks great. So I'm Elessa. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to pick up your I Do Makeup pin on elessajade.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Tie-dye pants! Okay, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and love you guys. Bye!